if you have a couple of yoga blocks, let's bring them on the mat and we're going to make a T shape with those. They're going to support the spine and the head to begin with. Now you might want a cushion as well for the one for the head, or a folded blanket is good. If you don't have the yoga blocks, we can lie on the floor to begin with. A bolster works as well, but this is a little different. So we'll try this. You sit on the ground and you lie back, trying to position this one, the leg of the T, along your spine, your upper spine between your shoulder blades, thoracic spine, the bit that's stiff, and then get the other one for your head. Now, we can play with the height of the blocks. You can have it, I have them at medium height. You can go lower. You could have the one under your back lower, the one under your head higher. Maybe a little something extra under your head will help here. Let the arms go wide, let the palms face up. You can keep your knees bent or go ahead and stretch your legs long down your mat. Now it's a bit of a stretch. It's not as restorative as lying back over a bolster. That's why we're here. Because it really encourages a release through the upper back, where we spend a lot of the day rounding. So let's take a moment, see if we can relax into this. Now, if it feels like too much for your back, either lower the blocks or forget it. Take them out for now and come to your breath. So if you do find this one is a little too much for you, you might prefer the one we often do with the bolster along the spine instead. Notice how you feel. Close the eyes. Start to deepen your breath. Slow down your exhalation. As we slowly exhale, we create more space for the inhale. As you exhale, feel your body soften into the shape. 2 more breaths. Easing the weight of the shoulders back over the sides of the block. And at the very end of your exhalation, we're going to get ourselves ready to come up. So bring your arms in, your palms down. Can you lift your head? And then push on the elbows, on the hands, come up. Take the blocks, whatever you were using out. Should have said if you weren't using anything, stay where you are, because now we're going to roll back down again. And draw your knees in. Give yourself a little hug now. Put the left foot on the earth, cross your right leg over it, wrapping the legs together. Keep them close together, arms out to the side, breathe in. Shift your hips a little bit to the right and then drop your legs over to the left for a spinal twist. If you want to put your left hand on the top leg there, you could. Oh, that feels so good. Go into the sensations here now. Deepen the breath. And again, the exhalation. It's about letting go. We're going to take one more breath on this side. And if it feels inviting, it's okay for your neck, let the head roll towards the right. Come back to the center as you breathe in, really just checking in with your body. So straighten up your hips, change the legs over. Before we drop the legs to the right, lift your hips an inch or 2 to the left, and then over they go to the right. At this point in our practice each day, we're taking time to go inside before we start moving. Listen in. Ease what you're holding. Come to your breath. Do you want to turn the head to the left a little? Let's take one more breath just here. It's never the same on the two sides. Notice what you have. Ease into it deeper. Come back to the center on your inhale. Unwind, straightening up the hips. Draw the knees in. Now a little rock here on your back. We can have our knees wide, our feet towards each other, like Supta Uttanasana. If you feel drawn to happy baby, go ahead and grab the feet, lift them up and wide. And again, a rock, side to side. Now, we're going to stretch the legs out long and the arms overhead. Big breath in, reach to fingers and toes. And then breathing out, lift the hands, lift the head, roll your way up to sit. We're just going to breathe in, sit tall, and then roll it down again, breathing out. All the way down. Breathe in, arms overhead. Breathe out, lift the hands, lift the head, roll up. So we're trying to access these tummy muscles. Breathe in, strong spine, sit tall. Breathe out, roll it down. That's number 3, and we're doing 5. So exhale, coming up for the 3rd time. Breathe in, sitting tall, really good for the back muscles, that sitting tall, and then roll down, slow as you can. Arms overhead, stretch, breathe in. Breathe out, up we come, slow. Slow as you can, and keeping the hands as high as you can. And then one more time, roll it down. So if it's very challenging to come up, keep your hands lower, like have them against your legs or even grab your leggings. So you can pull yourself up by your leggings a little bit. That's it. Up you come, breathe in now. Breathe out. Let's go forwards. Bend the knees a little bit if you like. Ooh, seated forward bend. So especially first thing in the morning, I think everything feels as stiff as a board. But that's why I think it's a great time to practice, because you give yourself a really decent boost for the day, a head start. Breathe in. Easing out the muscles that would ease through the morning much more slowly. Let's come on up as we breathe in, and we're going to cross our legs now. Seated cross leg forward bend. One leg in front of the other, doesn't matter which one. Move them out ahead of you a bit. Sit forwards. Feel into your hips. Take a nice big breath in here. Flex your toes towards each other. Breathe out and bow a little deeper. Can you let your head go? Let your face relax. Breathe in, come up. Change your legs, the other one in front. Let's see how that feels. Breathe in. Breathe out and in we go. Settle in here for a long inhale. Move, sway, rise and fall. Do what feels good. Breathe out and go deeper. Dropping the head, curling the chin towards your throat. Breathe in, come up. Okay, stretch the legs out in front. So these blocks that we were using earlier, let's put one of them near the top of the mat because we'll use that in a bit. And then over to our hands and knees. Breathe into cat and cow. So first inhale, lifting the head and the tailbone, push down into your hands. Breathe out, round your back, cat pose. Now let's do that again. So breathing in, we're lengthening and opening, maybe a little wag of the tail here perhaps. Breathe out, round the back, cat pose. Now we're going to breathe in and find tabletop. You might want to come forwards a bit on your mat, so a bit of space behind. So breathing out, gather the navel into the spine, flatten your back, tuck your toes, breathe in, keep your head in line, lift your knees. Just a fraction off the earth. Feel your tummy working to hold you. Breathe in. Breathe out and send one leg back into plank, curling the toes, get ready. The weight is in that foot. We bring the other leg back. Here's plank. Breathe in. Breathe out, heels to the right. Swivel the heels to the right. Breathe in and lift the left hand up off the earth towards the sky if you can. Breathe out, bring it back to your plank. Feel it. Breathe in, head forwards. Breathe out, heels to the left. Now inhale, right arm up to the sky. Keep the neck and the head in line. Breathe out to plank. Breathe in. Breathe out and lower down chaturanga. Knees first or legs straight. Bend the knees. Breathe in. Float the arms back. Modified bow. Rising. Then hands to the earth, legs straight. Exhale. Keeping the legs floating off the earth for now. Let them come down. As you breathe in, come to cobra. Rising. Lift up and back now. Downward dog. And settle into our breath here. Shifting the weight from one hand to the other. Let the hips sway from one side to the other. Slow motion. Let the head drop. Let's come right up onto our toes as we breathe in and send the heels to the right as you breathe out. Now stay here and imagine you're dragging the left hand towards you. Bend your right knee a little bit. Back to the middle, breathe in up on your toes. Heels to the left, breathing out. So the hand doesn't move, but you feel like you're dragging the right hand towards you. A little bend in the left knee. Breathing back to the center. Heels towards the earth. Let's walk our hands down the mat. Get the weight into the feet. Breathe in, lengthen, halfway, lengthen. And bow, exhale, Uttanasana. A bend in your knees. Not too hard on the back of your legs. Breathe here. Start to roll your way up. Taking our time, and we might even sway a little bit. We might even floss the spine, one shoulder up, one shoulder down, zigzagging our way up. Keep going. Keep going, keep listening in, unwinding. All the way to the top, we'll roll the shoulders back, let the neck and the head come in line. Breathe in. Breathe out, roll down, head down, arms down, a little bit of the way. Bend the knees. A sway, breathing here. Keep going, keep swaying, keep rolling your way on down over the legs. Keep going, breathing. Landing in Uttanasana eventually. We're going to breathe in and let the hands come to the shins, lengthen and look forwards. Walk out to downward dog. Settle in. Find the breath, the alignment of the body. Let the head go. Bring your feet together. Breathe in and lift the right leg to the sky. We're going to go up on our left toes. Breathe out, bring the foot through between the hands. Now take your block, bring it outside your leg here. Turn the back heel down. Breathe in, circle the left arm up, overhead. Come all the way up to standing legs straight. Good, arms out wide. Now, breathe in, reverse. Left hand to the back leg. Right hand to the sky. Open the side body. Good. Now trikonasana, keeping the side body long. Go over that right leg. Anchor into the left heel. And let your hand just come to your block. You can stack a couple of blocks together too if you like. Now this left arm is going to come forward. It's like you're tracing the horizon. Breathe in over your head. And then breathe out. Let it go back behind you. You can bend the elbow. Just circle the arm back. Let's do it again. 2 more of those. So breathing in, it comes overhead. Breathing out, we're opening through that shoulder. Circling around, 1 more. Inhale. So with the block, we can play with the height. It can be tall, it can be at its lowest point. It's up to you. Keep the arm by your side now. Look down. We're going to take the block forwards. We're going to shift the weight into the front leg. Hop the back foot in a bit. Move your block about a foot ahead of you. Keep it outside your foot, off to the right a bit. Lift the back leg. Now you can keep the standing leg bent for now. Lift and lengthen the back leg. Arm by your side. Work to straighten the leg as much as you can, the one you're standing on. Lift the top arm up, half moon. Ardha Chandrasana. Breathe. Energize the back leg. Flex the foot. Really good. Let's stay with it. One more breath. You're going to bring the arm by your sides, look down. Now, bend the leg again. Take your hand off the block. Step back. Warrior two. Big wide step. Inhale. Arms out long. Exhale. Be here. Bend the knee. Good. Push into the back foot. Big breath in. Breathe out. Deeper. Good. Now one more time. Inhale. So you're right in the middle. Exhale. Bend the knee. Push into the back foot. Lovely. Now reverse. Straight leg. Front leg straightens. We go back. Left hand to the back leg. Right hand to the sky. Breathe out. Turn down into your lunge. Now breathe in to plank. Hold it. Breathe out. Now heels to the right. Breathe in. Left hand to the sky. Open side plank. Breathe out back to plank. Other side. Inhale. Heels to the left. Right hand to the sky. Exhale. Back to plank and lower all the way down. Chaturanga. Inhale. Locust. Arms back. Legs floating. Exhale. Hands to the earth. Press back. Downward dog. Bring the feet together. Inhale. Left leg rises. Up on your right toes. Exhale. Step through. Get your block or stack a couple of blocks outside your leg. Turn the back heel down. Inhale. Right arm. Big circle. Overhead. Up we come. Legs straight. Arms out wide. Big breath into reverse. Right hand to the back leg. Left hand to the sky. Long side body. Exhale, trikonasana. Keeping the right arm by your side, reach forwards with the left, find the block. Push into the back foot. So you turn your tailbone under, anchor down to that back leg. Right hand forwards now, inhale. Tracing the horizon with the fingertips over your head. Now exhale, soften the elbow, roll the arm right back. Two more like this. Feeling into your shoulder. Keeping the legs strong. The contact between the back foot and the earth. When the arm comes around and by your side, we'll leave it there. Now we look down, we're going forwards for half moon. So if you need more than one block, get it, move it forward, stack it up. Left hand there, weight in the left foot, lift the back leg. Now you might be here and you might just work at this point, getting that balance. Okay, if you've got it, straighten the leg, open from the center, right hand to the sky. Flex the free foot, as if you're pushing it against a wall, and in fact you can. If there's a wall to hand, connect through the center. Keeping that strength in the abdominal muscles. One more breath. End of the breath, bring your arm by your side, look down, bend your standing leg. Here's the challenge, because now we try and take our hand off the block. Step back, warrior two. So big long stance. Inhale, open the arms wide. Now exhale, in we go. Bend the knee, drop in, stay low. Breathe in, open, expand across the chest and hips. Gazes over the fingertips, exhale, push into the back foot. Again, inhale, feel your inner strength. Right down through the legs, exhale. One more breath here. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, deeper, challenge yourself, bend that knee. Straighten it now as we inhale and reverse. Or a little stretch to the sky, left hand up. Exhale, turn into our lunge. Back to plank, inhale. Exhale, stay in plank, head forwards. Side plank, heels to the right. Inhale, do you want to stack your feet this time? Little extra challenge. Exhale, back to plank. Inhale, side plank to the left. Right foot in front of the left or stack them up. Bring it on down, exhale, plank chaturanga. Look forwards, bend the elbows, hold that strength in the legs. Breathe in, and you choose your back bend. Breathe out, back into downward dog. Breathing here. Let go through the head. Bring the feet together. Breathe in, lift the right leg, and this time, as you breathe out, bend your knee, hang the heel to the left. Look under the left armpit, take a breath in, look for your foot. Now bring that leg forwards for pigeon. Your knee up behind your wrist, your foot up the left side of your mat, shin to the earth, drop the back knee down. If you need to bring a block under the right hip, bring it in. If you can creep the back leg back a little bit more, that'll bring your hips lower. If it feels unbalanced, bring that support in under the hips. If you can go deeper, bring your foot higher as front foot. Level your pelvis as best you can. Breathe in, lift up through the heart, rise through the spine. Now, on your fingertips, breathe out and wave the spine down. Lead with your heart. Let the head follow. Then round it up. Inhale, flow. All the way up. Exhale. All the way down. Settle down now. Let the arms come to the earth. Let the head find the earth or the arms. Lengthen through the back leg. Breathe deep into the hip. And staying for 2 more breaths. Ujjayi breath. Exhale. One last time, deep inhale. Long exhale. Feel a deepening of the connection to the ground. And coming back up on our hands as we breathe in. Lift up through the heart. Breathe out. Let's head back to our downward dog. Feet together. Same leg, right leg, lift it. Inhale. Bend the knee, exhale, heel to the left like we did before. We can stay here or we can flip over like a side plank on the left foot. Put the right foot on the ground behind you. Now breathe in and open up. This is called wild things, like a little bit of a back bend. And then back to our plank, all the way down, chaturanga. Inhale, choose your back bend. And back, downward dog. Feet together. Inhale, left leg rising. Bend the knee, heel to the right. Look under the right armpit. Breathe in, look for your foot. Breathe out, take that left leg forwards to pigeon. So we may bring in a block or 2 under that left hip and slide the back leg back, go deep. Inch the foot forwards if there's room in the hip. See about getting the pelvis to level. Oh, it's early for this. Breathe in, lift up through your spine. Now exhale, bend the elbows. Flow down over the leg. Rising up, roll up. Inhale, let your head follow you. And again, wave the spine down. We're going to settle down. So if you like that wave movement, you can keep it going, or let's bring ourselves right down to the earth. Breathe and go deeper. Where is the sensation showing up in your body? Breathe there. Ujjayi breath, like a spray of awareness, tingling in the muscles that are holding on, wherever that might be. Just want to watch out, it's not your knee, by the way. It should be in and around your hip somewhere. If it's your knee, you want to back off a little bit. Let's take one more breath. I'm going to rise up now onto the hands, breathing in. And pause here, breathe out. Let's go back to our downward dog. So remove any props. We'll meet you in downward dog. We'll bring our feet together. And as you're ready to breathe in, lift the same left leg up. Bend the knee, heel over to the right like we did before. Now you could stay here or flip it over onto the right hand, edge of the right foot, put the left foot to the ground behind. Now from those three roots, open up, inhale, little back bend, hips to the sky, good. Turn it, exhale to plank, chaturanga, the earth, your back bend. Breathe in. Breathe out, downward dog. Walk the feet about halfway up your mat. Breathe in, hands to your shins, lengthen, look ahead. And then if you can, as you exhale, stuff the hands right in under your feet, toes towards your wrists. Hastasana. Reconnect to your breath. If that's a little too intense, try bending your knees. Or leave the hands out from under the feet if it's too much. But what I love here is to kind of wiggle the feet, wiggle the toes. Give the hands a little massage. One more breath. Try and drop your head, your neck as much as you can. Breathe in, keep the hands where they are, lift halfway from the belly through the heart to the head. Take the hands out of there, walk the feet a bit wider, turn them out, come to your squat. If you have your couple of blocks, feel free to bring them in under your hips. I'm going to settle in for about 3 breaths here, giving the squat a chance to go a little deeper. Good. Breathe. Let's take one more breath. When you're ready to come down onto the ground, we'll sit. We'll take any blocks away. We'll stretch the legs out in front of us. Breathe in, arms ahead of you. And we'll roll back down. Exhale. Bring your right leg in, your knee into your body. Give it a little hug. Bring it across to the left as you reach the right arm back behind you. Have your hand on the outside of your knee here. Draw it over. Or if you'd like to go ahead and straighten the leg, slide your hand down along to the outside of your foot. You're welcome. Breathe. Spread the chest open to the sky. Head to the right if that's okay. Bring it on back in as you breathe in. Knee into the body. Breathe out. A little squeeze. Other side. Left leg in, right leg away. Breathe in. Breathe out and just draw the leg into you. Hug in. Nice. Let's get ready to take it over to our twist. Breathe in, left arm out to the side. breathe out. Over we go. Hand on the knee to draw it across. And we might stay just here because it's pretty delicious. Maybe we'll see, is there something else we could do? Could we straighten out the leg? I found a wall for my foot and that's going to work really well, so I'll use it. If your foot lands on a bit of solid furniture or a wall, it works really well. Another breath. Open across the chest. Head to the left if the neck likes it. Brilliant. Back to the center. Breathe in. When you get there, breathe out. Hug your legs. Squeeze in. Nice. So the leg comes in. Knees apart. Reach through for your feet or ankles. Happy baby or Supta Baddha Konasana. A little rock here on your back. And then from here, you can just go ahead and roll over to your side to gather whatever you need for Savasana. If you don't need anything at all, empty out on the earth from there, straightening the legs out and long. But maybe today we'll bring in our bolster for under the knees. We'll roll up a blanket for under the ankles, pop a cushion under the head. As a minimum, I'm inclined to even just put the cushion under the head. Even if you don't bother with the supports for the legs, that bit of propping under the head will encourage your chin to come down a little bit, lengthen the neck, and drop your shoulders. Make any little adjustments that you might need to make, and then feel your body settle. Arms wide of the body. Let the shoulders relax. And feel the head sink a little deeper into the earth. Feel the gentle flow of your breath in and out of your nose. And the softening of the facial expression. Now as your head and your face relax a little more, feel the ease in the neck and shoulders. And let that spread out into the arms, hands and fingers, down through the body to the hips, from the hips to the legs. Feel the whole body alive with energy, tingling, vibrating and breathing. Let the whole back of the body sink deeper. Let go. Feel the ease in the front of the body, the gentle movement of your breath. Go inside And feel from the inside now the flow of energy. This may be in the form of the breath, but also much more subtle movements. You may have your own positive affirmation that you'd like to drop into now, repeating it to yourself 3 times. Or simply repeat to yourself now as you feel your breath rise and fall, the words, just this. 3 times, just this. Become aware of any sounds or movements in the world around you. Aware of your own body, the feeling inside. And let's take a deeper breath into the belly as we prepare to rejoin the movement. As you breathe out, empty the back of the waist to the earth. Roll your kneecaps towards the ceiling. Hold the pelvis where it is. Bend one leg, foot to the bolster, and then the other. And then roll your way on over to your side. Coming up slowly as you're ready. And back to a seated position. When we find our seat, let's face the palms up, a little away from the body. Close the eyes. Open to what the day brings. Notice how you feel in just this moment. Then bring your hands together at your heart center. Bring to mind something or someone you feel grateful for. Let's take a big breath in, open the arms wide, stretch up overhead. Gather it in, exhale to the third eye, your wisdom center, down to the heart center, and the earth. Namaste. Thank you.